Hey guys, it's Nathan from Nerd Society, and today I'm going to be doing a non-spoiler review on Captain America Civil War. So yeah, the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe has led up to this very moment. We've seen some scenes between Iron Man and Cap in Age of Ultron and the first Avengers, and we was like teased like, oh, could the Civil War happen? So yeah, it's happened. This is a Captain America sequel, not an Avengers sequel. People are, oh, but it's got so many characters in. No, it's a Captain America sequel. So yeah, I fucking love this movie like a lot. It's seriously the best Marvel movie from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Hats off to the Russo brothers. I love their vision on their Marvel movies. I love the Winter Soldier. Yeah, it's the darkest Marvel movie so far. So yeah, Civil War. I know people say, "Oh, I'm Team Iron Man, I'm Team Cap." I was going into this movie as Team Cap. But what is so good about this movie? You see both sides of their point of views, which is so good. Like the Russo brothers are two directors. One director works with Team Iron Man. One director worked with Team Cap. And what they do is work so well in this movie. It's just like, I don't know who to like side with on this one. And in this movie, you see Iron Man like be so serious and like explores like his emotions in this film, which is so good because we ain't seen him be this serious since Iron Man 1. And this movie, this shows like how much being an Avenger has so many consequences, and it catches up to all and every Avenger. This is where Civil War begins, because their actions they take in other movies, they think it's right because they're making worlds amend, whatever, but they don't think about the aftermath, like what happens afterwards, how many people are affected by their actions. So yeah, let me get straight into one of my favorite characters about this, and that is Spider-Man. Tom Holland's portrayal as Spider-Man and Peter Parker is fucking amazing. It's the best on-screen Spider-Man I've ever seen in any of the movies. When Spider-Man scenes were on the movie, my eyes were shut, my mouth was open. Like how amazing he was. He's so accurate to the comics. Don't get me wrong, I like the old Spider-Man actors and I like the old Spider-Man movies, but this guy, man, this Tom Holland was so fucking amazing. I really, really can't wait to see him in his own movie. Like, the scenes what he was in were just perfect. Like, it was just throwing a comic book right in my face, and that's what I loved about him. We also get a new character in this movie, which is T'Challa, aka Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman's portrayal was perfect as Black Panther. Like, his scenes in this movie are fucking awesome. It's just like, wow, like fucking hell, like his like athletics, his action scenes, his like he has a little story going on in this, obviously, but it's just so perfect. I just can't wait for his own movie. Like, he was just so fucking badass in this movie, man. We didn't really need big screen time for certain characters because we had previous movies building up to these certain characters. That's why Batman v Superman got bad reviews for lack of character development. But I love Batman v Superman. But yeah, the chemistry between certain characters is very well done. And yeah, my favourite scenes in this film is the airport scene. It's fucking visually amazing. It's just amazing. It just touches every note. Like, everyone's just fighting each other. It's just like, oh shit, I didn't even expect them two or these certain people to like fight in this movie. Like, the audience was like, oh, constantly like, oh my god, like, oh shit, like, oh my god, and stuff like that. It was just fucking perfect. It was the best action sequence in a Marvel movie, and one of my favourite comic book movie fights. Yeah. So yeah, Zemo is an amazing villain. I won't go into much detail, but he has depth as a villain. Like, we used to like all these superpowered villains. It just shows you we don't need a superpowered villain to be all badass to like turn people, like bring them down to their knees, etc. And that's what I loved. I seriously loved this movie a lot, man. Like, I really, really did. Like, I seen these reviews and I was thinking, nah, it can't be a 10 out of 10. Like, obviously it's going to be good, but not 10 out of 10. Yeah, I seriously fucking rate this 10 out of 10. Like, go fucking watch this movie. Like, yeah. Tell me what you guys think, and don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Peace.